Hello and welcome guys. Hope you are doing great. So in this video today we will be discussing around the web services. How you can start with the web services in Moodle, how you can set up. Okay, so let's get started. So for this first you have to access of the site administration section. Under site administration you will find the server tab here and you need to scroll down to get the section of web services. So click on this overview and I have not set up this web services as of now. So here in this video we will see a step by step setup how you can prepare your LMS for the web service access or API access. So the first step is to enable the web services. So click on this and by default this will be disabled and you have to enable this. So this is step 1 and you have completed this one. Come to this page and refresh and you will see yes, status yes. Again enable protocol, the second step you see here. So at least one protocol should be enabled, either you will be using REST or SOAP or RESTful if you have installed. So in this tutorial you will see the REST protocol, so I am going to enable this one. And for the security reason only protocol that are in use should be enabled. Okay, I can enable both but I am going to use this REST protocol only, so I will enable that only. Now here web service documentation, enable auto generation of web service documentation. A user can access to his own documentation on his security key page. It display documentation for enable protocols only. So by default I am not going to enable this, so admin can only see. Let's close this step second and you see also the rest is enabled. The third step is create a specific user. A web services user is required to represent the system controlling model. So I have already two users. One is admin and another one I have created here for the accessing the web services purpose, for playing with the web services. So I have already created this one. If you want you can create another user. This is just a creating of a normal. Now check user capability. So the moment you create a user you have to check for the capability, so we will check this step later. Now select a service, click on it. So here you have to, I am going to add my new service, add my API. Let me name this one you can put your own name here and you should always put here the short form also in a short name without a space. My API you can put here, enable this one and here require capability for accessing this one. So I am not going to set any capability. Okay, so just click on add this. Here are the two other options, can download file, can upload file. See in API if you want to create or upload file you can also grant the permission, but usually this should not be enable by default. But if you want to upload files, play with the files, then you should enable that. So let it be default uncheck, click on add service and now you see your this step is ready. Okay, so there will not be any message or check, you have done this one. The next step is add functions. So this is something, if which function you want to allow with this API with this name. You can add multiple functions. Let me add from here. What is function? For example, if you want to create a user, so that is a function. So this is the function name, create a user. If you want the update user, so that is another function. So these are the function. So now under this API service, I add these two functions. At any point of time, if you want to revoke the services, you can remove that. So this is also ready for me. So let me come to Moodle Web API, Moodle API page, core API, and here are the list of web services list. So I am going to check with this get a sign up required setting profile field. This API will give you what are all the required fields for sign up purpose. That means for the sign up functionality, which all fields are required, it will give you the list. So I am going to add this function also with this. So these are the function you can add from here. You can see here, if you want to create a course, you can also add here create course, create course category, course. You can also create return course information, block information, add course, add column to report. So create course. There is nothing like course. Create a new course. Yes. So this one is the course, creating a course. So you can add here whichever function is required in your case. But for the testing purpose, I think this is all. I'll be using one or two from this list. So you have created a service that is called name my API. You have added some functions. Now select a specific user, add a web service user as a authorized user. So click on this. So this is the list. So this is authorized for all. If you want to select for any specific user, you can also pass that, but in my case I have passed here all. Clear? So now the token will be required to access this API. Clear? So let me create a token here. So here the token will be asking you to select for what is the user you want to create a token for. So I have created this API user api@yopmail.com, and I will select here the service name. If you want to restrict this access to the time limit, you can also do that, but let it be open in my case, and click on save changes. And now you see, so this token has been created. Okay? And here, so the function you see here I have added for this, these are all the functions, but right now for this user, these are all the capability that are missing. And which capability this is coming? This capability is coming from here, for whichever I have granted the permission. Okay, so setting of capability will be required. Got it? So here, let me grant that user as a admin for now, site administrator. Here I am going to add this user as a admin itself. Right? So I have added this as a admin, and now you see there will not be any capability issue. Clear? Why? Because I have made this user as an admin. Alright. Now come here on the page again. If you want to enable this documentation for developer, you can also enable this. So click on the save changes. Select a specific user. The required capability you can assign from here, but not required in my case. So now you are all done. So which all steps are required? Let me recap that again. So you have to enable, if you are doing this for the first time, enable services. Then we have to enable the protocol that is required in your case. You need to create a specific user. From here you can create and check user capability. Got it. So right now I have made that user as an admin. But what if you have not put it that inside the admin? You can allow settings from here, so that, and now you can check all these are the settings. We will see in a different video about how to grant capability to any user. You will see that later, but let me continue with this itself. So for now you are ready with all the steps, so you can test the service. Sim token base, simple. So these are all I have added to that. Core, get, delete, notify, fetch, get string, core web service, select. This is asking for the token, and the token I have created is, sorry, got it here, create token. Manage token. You see under manage token you will find all the tokens. So this will give you the URL like this. So your URL will be like this. Clear? So let me make a complete URL of a server. So this is the URL. So I am going to test here inside my Postman. You can also test in a web URL also, but it is better to test here. So this one is a select send here, and now you see invalid parameters. Why? Because I have not ordered anything. So the second parameter, the first parameter will be WS token I have added. Now you will also have to pass the format. So in my case that is REST format, Moodle format, REST format equal to JSON. Now click again, and again you see the error like this, invalid parameter exception. So the third step is you have to pass the function name. Clear? So this is all I have passed. Registration is disabled for this site. So what message is coming? So I am hitting this service. Let me check on the Moodle site. So I am hitting this service. That means if this error is coming from that function, particular function itself, that means my API is working. My token is correct. Moodle WS REST format is correct. That is JSON, and WS function is correct. Now it is going inside function and giving issue. So this issue is coming. Registration is disabled on this site. So let me enable the registration on the site and check again. Registration. email based registration, no authentication, self email based. Let me select here. How to enable self registration? Server. Let me check that part. Registration in Moodle. I am going to check on Moodle. Enable self registration. So there are multiple ways. Yes, under authentication you will see here. So here it will come. Authentication will come under server. Plugin. Yes, under plugin it will come. Authentication. So manage authentication. Self enrollment, manual, external, web service authentication. Now let me hit this one. Again I am getting the same issue. Email based self registration. Okay. So there is no sign up option. I'm not sure why it is not coming, because this is the option. Okay. Surface email based self registration settings. I think that is enabled in my case, but not sure why it is not coming. Okay, we will check this one in another video. Let me try with another API function from here. Add a new user pending to confirm. Core, create course. Okay, so I am going to use this one. So till now you have setup, you are fine with the setup and how you can call API is you have learned. Your main site URL /webservice/reads/server.php, then your token will come, then Moodle WS REST format equal to JSON will come, then your actual function, and where the parameter will go, and after that you can pass your parameter here. Clear? Like if there is a param1, you can pass like this. So now let me try adding registration disable. Let me search for this if you are getting the answer. That is not I am looking for. Okay, so now how you can use that API documentation, we are coming to that. So you have set up, enable everything here, and now you see how you can call this. And now let me take you to the page how you can use this API documentation and you can follow this step by step. Okay, so let's wait for a moment here, and you have to, I am going to create a new course. So this is a API and this one is a function itself. Clear? So I am going to use this function and try submitting this. Then you see here invalid parameter exception. So my function is correct, but I have not passed the list of parameters. So here I am going to pass a full name equal to course 1. Let me come here inside body raw JSON full name. No, not JSON. It will take some time. So full name I am going to add here. Full name. So this will be my course name, and submit. Try submitting this. Invalid parameter detected. It is saying again. Okay, I don't think it is taking. Let me add here itself. So and this equal to my course space, and try submitting this one. It is again giving you the same error. So what all are required? Courses required. So here is the list of field that are required is course full name, short name, let me put here everything, summary, C1, category equal to 1, So these are all 3 parameters that is required to create a course: full name, short name, and your category ID. So now you see my course is created with the ID number 2. So let me check if the API is saying correct. So come to my course, under my course site administration, list, manage, and here you see the my course. Clear? So this one is created just now. If you want to create another one, put the my course 2 here, and CCC1 is a category, short name. And now you see that third course is created. Just refresh this one and you see here your course is created here. Okay, so if you hit the same URL with the same parameters, it will give you short name is already exist. That means in Moodle you can create a duplicate course name, but your short name should be unique. So let me create another one by changing just short name. So I have changed this short name to CCC1 to CCC2, and now you see both course name are same, but there must have been difference in short name. You see here triple C2 and triple C1. Okay, same you can create a category here. So like we tested here for create a course, you can also delete a course. So let me try creating category. Okay, so here is the steps to create a category. So this name itself will be the function name. Clear? So let me copy this URL for your reference. You can put, I will put this one inside the comment, inside the description of this video, so that you can just copy paste and you can try it your end without wasting your time in changing everything. And here, so this function itself is the name of API function. So I am from here, I am going to delete everything. So just paste this one and try hitting send. You can make it post ideally. So only the categories are required and the name. So you can just copy this and name equal to category, my category. You can put your name here and category parent. What it means? Parent means I am going to create this itself as a parent. So in parent it will be 0 and ID number. This is a unique number. Like you had a short name inside course. ID number MC1 and just hit send. And now you see your category is created. So just come here on this listing page. Now you see as of now only one category, category 1. The moment you refresh, you get the second category, and you see here this is the ID number, that is a short name. Category 2 if you want to create, and ID number 2. Hit again, refresh again this, and now you see we have created 2 category. So try this at your end and let us know in case you have any doubt, any query around the web services, how you can use. And let me recap once more for your reference. So in overview, we have to enable first this one, then you have to enable the protocol, then you have to create a user. If you have already created a user, you can use that. Make sure that user should have required capability. If not, you can add. How you can add? You can add capability by assigning any particular role. If you want the manager role, you can assign manager. So all the capability of manager will be automatically assigned to that. Okay. Then you have to create a service. If the service is already created in your case, you can just add a function. If not created a service, you just create a service and you can add functions to that. Select a specific user, and now you can create a token. If the token is already created in your case, you can use that token. How you can get the list of token? So again, come back to this page. Under server, you see the web services. You see here the manage tokens. Click on it and you will find all the tokens. So if you are admin, then only you are able to access this. Otherwise, the users will not be able to access this. Okay. So here is the API documentation you can use, and I have just shown you how you can use this API, because I have only used this function and the parameter only from here. So you can also use that. So I was supposed to use this function itself, the first one, but in my case it is giving some issue. I am getting stuck at and not able to enable the sign up option. So that's why I leave that, and I tried with creating a course and creating a categories. So you can try with any of these functions and it will be working for sure in your case. Okay, and if you get any issue, you can comment me out and I will try answering all your query within a day. And if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe that for all the futures video around the Moodle and other technical stuffs. And it not just will give you the notification ki new video have uploaded, but it will also give me a encourage to create more and more video around the Moodle and other technical stuffs. Thank you for watching and have a great day ahead.